Welcome back to Orcs Must Die, where we're gonna be continuing to play each level from the first time and getting 5 skulls, right? So next one is called Balcony. Of course I did it already, but I'll be playing as if I'm doing it for the first time. Now, we had 19 skulls available to us, so I used some of them, and I'm gonna show you what I used them for. I used them for the Blade Wall, because it's pretty good. It's very effective, and this upgrade actually allows you to have it do more damage. Other upgrades here that are available, they kind of decrease the price of the trap, but generally in our style of play, we want to do more damage to the enemy, because we need to deal with the opponents as fast as possible in order to get these 5 skulls, right? So let's jump in. So we're also gonna get here an amulet of ice, but we're not gonna be using it in this situation. There's no point to it at this moment. But here I am. First thing first, let's talk about the fact that what we're gonna need to do in order to get 5 skulls. Well, we should not die. We can't let any orcs reach the rift, and we need to kill off all the orcs in a given amount of time, which we don't know, but we need to do it so quick, right? So we have only one gate here from which the orcs will come through. Even though it doesn't look like they're breaking through, they will break through eventually. We also have this whole big giant hole that they can run through directly to the rift. Yeah, there's a knight here to kind of help with this whole thing to defend, but really not that much. There's also chandeliers here. We can drop them on the orcs if we need to. And then we have here also the upper section, which gives us the type of balconies, hence the name of the level. The balcony allows us to shoot at the orcs, but one thing they do show us is that the orcs will be flying orcs. We also have this area here where we can position archers, and the archers will be most useful not to shoot at the orcs below running, but mostly to deal with the flying orcs. But in the end, the orcs are going to come through these doors, and we have here lava, which is great. That means we can push the orcs into lava. So in the end, all this means is that, well, we should really fortify this section and keep the orcs from not progressing. And that means also that we as a player will be pulling most of the damage here and dealing with a lot of it, because we need to be holding the orcs from advancing any further than this door, so maybe this doors, right? So let's jump in, shoot the traps, and see who we'll be dealing with. So we got the normal orcs, the kobolds, which are annoying because they're fast. We got the wolf, or the gnolls, who run after us, not to the rift, also annoying. We got ogres, they are difficult to kill, also annoying, and we got 2 flying enemies. One of them is fine, it's a big one, it's easier to shoot at, but the other ones are small, very annoying because they still deal a lot of damage. So, what are we going to pick? Well, we already saw that we have lava available, so wind belt definitely is going to be something we're going to pick up. The flaming braces, yes, they're very good at creating that little wall of a line of fire that stops the orcs. So of course we're going to pick that up. Just in case, we're going to pick up the staff sword, and because we'll be doing a lot of damage, we're also going to be in a path of a lot of damage, so vampire gauntlets is something that we want to have. Finally, we're going to pick up the tar traps. There's no point to pick up the arrow walls. There's no walls at which the orcs will be running at for these walls to be effective at shooting at them, right? So we're not gonna take that. We're gonna take the blade walls, the ones that we just upgraded, which is really good. We're gonna pick up the floor scorchers, and we're gonna pick up the archers, because we're gonna put up the archers. In the end, we're not gonna be able to use everything, most likely, because time-wise, money-wise, but you know, it's good to have options. Now, when it comes to keepers, like I said, we're going to be pulling a lot of this stuff ourselves, so we're going to take the elemental keeper, we're going to take that, we're going to take the discount on the magic, and we're going to take the extra damage on the fire that we want to have. So, there we go. Good. And now, we're going to set up the tar traps, and that's all. That's all we have the money for, so we're going to take the gauntlets, and let's go. So we're gonna wait for the orcs to break through the door, then we're gonna set up this wall here of fire against the orcs, pick up the... And you see, that didn't work that well because now we have flying enemies. Now, the fire enemies actually, you know, the ice Amulet would be very effective against the fire creatures, but we don't know how many of them we actually gonna be dealing with, right? So that's the reason I'm not picking it up. So we're gonna just kind of set up a bit more of the tar traps and wait for the normal orcs to come running at us now. So, yeah, there you go. There should be normal orcs, right? So there you go. That's a standard thing. Here we go. Well. And we're gonna be gonna shoot some of them, and then we just going to go ahead and push some of them off. Right? We're gonna stand on the corner and just kind of push them off into the lava, because we have the wind belt, and that's what the wind belt is for. And the ones that did not fall, well, we can always shoot them. Right? I think that's all of them. I think one of them survived. There we go. That's actually a bit problematic. The game does not kill off the orcs that fast, and as a result, we are losing a bit of time here. And time is precious. Commodities. Okay, good. Cobbles. And flying ones. Both are. And we got also this guy. Flying ones are annoying because we can't really do much in terms of damage to them, so what we'll need to do is eventually to upgrade our weaponry so that we can do more damage to them. In the end though, big ones are not as annoying because they can at least try to hit your head and eliminate them with a headshot very effectively. Right? There's a way to actually do main and aim, but I don't want to do that. There's no point. It kind of makes it easier, but Mage does not allow me to move as fast, and these things tend to shoot fire at me. So I don't want that to be a problem. Okay, there we go. Coins, good. Now that we have the time, first of all, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our weapons. We want that. Then we are going to go ahead and put up some blade balls here, and another scorcher here. That's gonna stop the orcs. Like I said, we want to keep the orcs from progressing too far here. Alright, go ahead and let's go. We're gonna put up the wall again. Wall of fire here again against the orcs. There we are. And because we have the orcs have air support here, we can't really do much with the wind belt because we can't approach the orcs fast enough. Find a deal with them. But we kind of stuck with dealing with the air support all the time, and so as you can see, the air support is also extremely annoying. And so we have to kind of just deal and stop the orcs, the old-fashioned way, without the wind belt. A bit sad, wind belt is just throwing orcs into lava is pretty good. Now, like I said, there are the situations where sometimes orcs do not die in lava that fast for some reason. That's a good reason to have the acid bomb, so you can drop the bomb there and onto the orc and deal damage that way. And I'm staying too close, and the air support is able to deal damage to me. Now, what we're going to do is this. We're going to put up a few more of these blade traps further up, because sometimes the flying enemies fly too high for the usual blade balls to do any damage. This kind of solves this problem. In the meantime, more of these dart traps so that the enemy cannot advance that well. Alright, we're going to put this up. And we're going low on health here because we'll be taking some damage. So let's do this. Recover some of the health from our enemies. And we can also destroy the ogre by doing headshots at the ogre. Now the ogre is gonna kind of wander around because The Walker for some reason gets lost sometimes. Ooh. And the Ogre got killed by the archers, I'm pretty sure. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get more of a... And we're going to use our Vampire Gauntlets to kind of improve our health, so that we do not die. Dying is something that we should be avoiding here. Okay, we killed off the kobolds because otherwise, you know, they might have made it through. It would have been very annoying if they did. In the meantime, I think there should be coins over here, hopefully. Yes, there you go. And the reason I want the coin is that I want the money associated with the coin, so that I can set up a few more traps. No. This level does not progress that fast, it's just because there's not much we can do against flying orcs. Well, not orcs, flying enemies. We have to kind of deal with them by shooting at them. Not much we can do in terms of traps. In the meantime, I'm just gonna set up this here. And you can see, you know, the game is kind of slowly parsing them out at us. There you go, done. Okay, so there we go. A few more traps here. Dart traps. Maybe should be good. And we got gnolls coming at us. Might as well put them at the head. And there you go, they're down. There we go. Well, a few more down. Got the points now also. And we're gonna put up a few more floor scorchers just in case for those orcs or ogres. Usually ogres are going to be the biggest problem that are going to be able to make it through to here. There we go. Another floor scorcher here. And we're gonna go ahead and put up a defensive line here against the kobolds, because they're extremely annoying. And we are extremely effective this way to deal with them. There we go. Now just, you know, all that's left is it's flying hobbled like creatures, which are extremely annoying also. There you go. I'm gonna improve this. Is my ability to kind of draw on health and mana and so on. I think so you do not die and be able to deal with opponents faster. There you go. Gonna be dealing out. Oh, another ogre. Red shots. There we go, ogre is gone. Cannot really approach the Orcs air support without getting hit. Alright, well, that's how you get 5 skulls. A bit slow, like I said, because there's not that much we can do against the air enemies right now. Here, we don't have much things to work with, but we still manage to do it pretty well. We still have a lot of time left still in reserve. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching, for listening. If you like this video, please like it. If you didn't like it, don't like it, and please follow, subscribe.